Alright, guys. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna take a second to capture. Okay. Um, we're gonna head out and we're gonna fight diamond weapons so you can see me fail hard at something. Just to celebrate the holiday, you know. Do what we do. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Being an idiot, that's what I'm doing. Box. There we go. Anyways, we are gonna head out and do the storyline for Diamond real quick. Well, not real quick, it's storyline. We're gonna do it as fast as it lets us without missing anything. I was gonna do the story part offline, but I never got around to it. Anyways, I think I might have a word with you. First one's Turncliffe was liberated. We've been sending troops to aid in getting the town back on its feet, helping the residents, that sort of thing. There's no hard life on the side, starting this town after years of imperial rule. A lot of what most people would take for granted has to be rebuilt from the ground up. While we're able to assist when it comes to providing basic resources and keeping the place safe, there are countless other problems that need attending to. If you can spare the time, we could use your help. Sure. As you really are a saint, I'm sure the people of Turncliffe will benefit from having someone like you around. Once you're ready, have a word. Usual escort. Wish you all the best. Like, okay. You still don't tell me anything. Why did you bother talking to me? Just sob story here. No, I should do some of this before I forget. And don't have her out when... I was interrupting to help you, did he? Knew you couldn't say no. No shit. There's still another weapon out there. Here we go. I mean, this series is interesting and everything, but I'm not here to explore. I don't care. You're the one who piloted the warlock and defeated the sapphire weapon, aren't you? Yep. Thought so. I've heard much about you, but I doubt you know who I am. My name is... Avilia? Avilina? That's some enunciation of your name, Avilina. Okay. I stayed throughout the occupation and was put to work as a Magitech engineer. Thanks to you and yours, we're now really Imperials, though I fear many of us will struggle to put the past behind us. For 10 long years, we suffered at their hands. A whole generation of young people were forced into the army and sent off to die in some distant land. I suppose I could be considered one of the lucky few. My work here kept me away from the battlefield, and I hoped that my contributions might help the others live long enough to make their way home. In the end, most of them never returned. Though my efforts were in vain, I can at least honor their memory. I want to leave something behind for their sake to prove that they haven't been forgotten. A monument bearing their names. To ensure that not a single person is omitted, I'd need to see the official list of conscripts. Yeah. If one still exists, it would be inside the Imperial facility beneath the town, but the resistance troops and ironworks engineers closing the place off, I can't get near it. Perhaps you might have a word with them for me. I'll leave as soon as I find the list. Sure. I gotcha. Thank you. I'll follow your lead. Yeah, if she pulls anything funny, I'll kill her. Something I can help you with? We need records. It's been unusual for one of the locals to show an interest in the Imperial's leavings, but it seems she has her reasons. Since we're still carrying out our investigations, we've closed the place off to prevent anyone interfering. Considering it's you who's asking, no, I can hardly say no. Still, I'd better go with her in case the others kick up a fuss. You're very kind. This is gonna end so badly. Like, so badly. I'm sorry for any trouble I've caused. You got my thanks. I was glad to help. As I suspected, Imperial kept detailed records of the local conscripts. One name in particular stood out to me. My friend, unpronounceable. I had no idea she'd been assigned to the 7th Legion of all places. What do you mean of all places? It all began while we were serving together in the 14th Legion. We had much in common, both being drafted from the same occupied territory, and we soon became firm friends. Then one day, she was sent to fight in Bozja, while I remained here. The day before she left, she came to say goodbye, together with her foster siblings from the orphanage. The youngest one, Raikkonen, was particularly upset about not being allowed to speak with their adoptive father, Gaius, before they departed. Yeah, she was the first pilot, and then he was the second pilot, and then he was the third pilot, and there should only be 4 weapons. There's actually another of his orphans, Livius and Genius, who forbid them from seeing him. I can't say for certain, but it seemed that Livia had a strong attachment to Gaius and wouldn't let anyone else near him. As far as I could tell, he tried his best to keep Livia at arm's length whenever possible, but her devotion to him was bordering on obsession. Bordering? He was definitely obsessed. And she became extremely jealous of the slightest sign of affection between him and his other wards. Others, however, treated him far more kindly. In fact, Prefectus Castron of the 14th Legion came specifically to meet them. I was surprised that Rogan had risen to such a rank. I was even more taken aback by the unguarded manner in which he spoke with his subordinates. I had hoped that with people like him serving on the Orosian front, they would be in safe hands. Then the time came for Melisandre to leave. We shared a few final words, and then she was gone. It would be the last I ever saw of her. After that, I was assigned to Tremendous Electus on the 14th Nero and I worked on restoring the ultimate weapon. I was even at the Praetorium on the day it was destroyed, but I escaped aboard an Imperial ship moments before it came crashing down. I eventually made my way back to Worlds, only to be drafted into the 7th Legion to continue working on the weapons project. Even now, it makes me sick to my stomach to think I'd helped bring those abominations into the world. Using a living pilot to feed the weapon's core is part of the design from the very beginning. Of course, they'd never dreamed of subjecting a true-born Garlean to such barbaric treatment. Not when the 7th Legion has a ready supply of provincial conscripts ripe for the taking. The pilots were referred to only by their code names, and the engineers were not made privy to their true identities. Even with the list of conscriptions, I still don't know who was sacrificed in the name of the weapon project. What can I do? For years all I've known is how to build tools of destruction. Yeah, but that also means that you know how they're built. You're very intimately familiar with them. And tools of destruction are just that. Tools. Which means it's their wielders that are of concern, not truly their destructive capabilities. 7th Legion is far from finished. They're biding their time, waiting until the right moment to unleash the final weapon. When they do it, it will bring naught but death and woe to all who stand in their way. Even after everything they've taken from us, they still want more. If it weren't for the Empire, Melisandre would still be here. She was the kindest person I ever met, but to the Empire, she was just another pawn in their games. I will never forget her. There's a way I can make a difference, I know there is. But first I need to speak with members of the Ironworks. I have a feeling that War Machina, you need to beat the Sapphire weapon, will be called into action again. Until then, there's still time to make improvements, and I intend to help. You just said you didn't know, and then you're like already decided on this. I'll still be going ahead with the plan to build a monument, but stopping the Empire must come first. I hope Melisandre and the others can wait a little longer. Oh, Melisandre isn't dead yet. I don't know why we're talking like she is. He knows that she's not. Before I go, allow me to express my gratitude. I don't know what I'd have done if it weren't for you until we meet again. Don't know why we're acting like he's dead and gone. As much as I would, you know what? I'll go. If I had noticed before, that's how I would have done. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. So we'll do an alliance raid real quick. Well, there's nothing quick about alliance raids, but we'll do it. It should be simple enough, especially since I know these people know what they're doing. Actually, who's in our group? Sassy and Kent. Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing. Let's see if we can pop in. I was gonna say, let's see if we can pop in VC, but it looks like there's a lot of people in there, so let's not bother them. Because only 2 of them are going with us, so there's not really any need for coordination. I'm sure they're talking about something else. Oh, cool. Alright. Oh, I should put myself into the streaming VC though. Nope. Okay. Here we go. I had myself muted and I didn't know because I forgot. Because I have my mute button set to my directional up button over by my numpad. Ow. I didn't realize I was under anything until it was like half done and I'm like, there's nowhere out on the other side. Oh well. And I just popped my freaking lucid dreaming too. Fuck. Fine. Excuse me. Dark Spike. I forget what that is. That's just a tank buster? Open spray. Fuck. What is it with alliance raid bosses and having tail mechanics like that? I didn't even take any damage. Wow. And time to bring him down. Yeah, that's definitely a tank buster. Zero damage. Didn't even register 0 damage. Oh, right, this is where that gets important. I don't think it's important this time, but it gets important. Dark Spike. I just barely missed that. I just barely missed it. B. Off we go. I really need to get around to actually desynthing that stuff. I always forget about this boss. I always think it's Ozma time because of the tower. Yeah. No, take one. Like, if anyone actually needs that explanation, they really need that second part more, honestly. Not leave them open like that. There's no visual indication for it being done. There is a time that it's very specific to, but there's no visual cue. Oh, right, there's nothing. I hope other people get theirs. God. Okay, that resume just staying dead. It's not even a resume at this level. Fuck him. I always forget this part even exists at all going through here. like everybody's in here. One second, I need to check stuff. Okay. Good news is that as B, I don't have to move. Okay. Huh. Okay. Wow. That was the other one. Well, Get. These people are too stupid to pay attention. I hate doing awesome with people that don't know what they're doing. Ozma is not a bad fight, like at all. It's just people don't know how to do it, and explaining it ahead of time is pointless because people don't listen. And even if they do, it's a lot to explain. Like, if you're like running extremes and savages and all that kind of crap, it's not even a thing to pick it up. But most people who run this stuff aren't like that. And even if they are, it doesn't mean that they understand the stuff immediately. Stop. I don't know why I bothered to move. I didn't have to res ever. Awesome. Come on, guys. Fine, I give up. I don't want it that bad. I don't want it at all, honestly. Alright. Back to Diamond. Hmm. Alright, it's a secret that Milsandia exists. That's why we were lying to her. Okay, it looks like my recording is back. Let's see how long it takes me to reconnect to chat. Okay, I'm reconnected to chat. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to stay off of Discord. And let me check. Okay. We're still offline. Okay. YouTube's up. Good for it. And Twitch is still saying no. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna call that a day because I have no idea if this is gonna continue or not, and fuck it. We got through something at least. Anyways, I'll try and see you soon, but we'll see. Anyways, for anyone who has stuck it out with me, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.